charge.
Yeah.
Into day
11.
Day
Okay.
11?
I believe it's 11.
I can't even count, man.
Did you teach that in Thailand?
I forgot dates and stuff since I was here.
Yeah, it all kind
Yeah.
of blended together.
Yeah.
But it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
What
It's
day is it today, by the way?
Tuesday, but it's about to be Wednesday. It's Wednesday
Okay.
where
No, I
these
think
guys
it's
are playing.
Wednesday now, about to be Thursdays.
No. Today's Tuesday. It's the 23rd here in LA.
Is it?
Yeah, and it's about to be the 24th, but it's already the 24th where these teams are playing, and hopefully the servers have had a whole 24 hours to get upgraded in the meanwhile.
I will say the good news for us is that these two teams, they're not in the same country as Fnatic and Lowtech, and they were the ones that mainly had issues yesterday. So I think this first game is going to be rather smooth. DeToNator versus Clutch
Clutch.
Gamers.
Clutch had
definitely
issues.
had
They had a lot of
issues.
issues.
They had issues because they had
Yeah.
did a server swap to help out Lowtech. Was it Lowtech?
Yeah, they played low tech. Both teams are having lots of issues, but yeah, it might be because of the server swap or something.
Because I know the second game they definitely weren't playing Singapore. Singapore was the one that was causing a lot of problems for Malaysian teams.
Yeah, so then in game 2 is when the Ravens started disconnecting. So whichever server was the first game was Clutch's issue, and whichever server was the second game was Lowtech's issue.
I guess it's good that the Malaysian teams are playing each other next, because then we can find a favorable server for them, and we don't.
It's true.
Everything is fixed.
Yeah.
Best way to put it.
You
Fine.
say that.
Just find
We'll
some
find a
We
way.
need some optimism here. Just a little bit.
Lowtech and Fnatic will be playing in the second match
series.
today.
Mhm.
Correct.
Well, the first one is going to be DeToNator and Clutch Gamers.
And this is the elimination match as well, because we are in the lower bracket. Both of these teams actually lost their games yesterday.
Yeah, both of them not only lost, but they got 2-0'd. For DeToNator, it's not too surprising. They went against Fnatic. For Clutch Gamers, I was definitely hoping for a better result, but given the circumstances, I don't know how much stock I can put into that result. Lowtech won fair and square. I'll give it to them. But at the same time, that was not the Clutch Gamers that I had seen throughout the group stage.
I have to agree.
My boy Alacrity wasn't popping off. Skylark wasn't the unkillable beast of a man that he was in previous games, and Spartan got his Nature's Prophet banned first phase every single time by Lowtech.
Well, that can happen again.
It
you know,
could happen
so
again.
So I don't know if that's a point you can put in
No.
their favor. That they'd be better if they got this hero. Well, turns out Dota has some bans.
Well, hopefully the packet loss will smile upon them.
That's true. That's the biggest thing that hopefully
Nature
changes for
Prophet.
today.
It's just like he has been resigned from being a core hero already. Yesterday, somebody picked a Nature Prophet in my game and playing as a mid. Oh my god, that's such a... I don't know, man. I can't imagine Nature Prophet playing mid already. Like, how to play Nature Prophet mid?
You
Bully
need to
with
hope
the
that it's...
I guess weak laning partner, and you bully them with the treants and get CS and denies with the treants.
yeah, that would be my guess, but literally every
Then
single
then what
mid,
you gonna do when you have like you out farm your mid lane already?
you go gank every lane with your
How
teleportation.
you gonna gank?
You can
Sprout?
teleport.
I know.
Teleport Sprout.
Teleport Sprout as well?
Yeah, I mean, the old Blade Mail build used to be very popular because...
Can we not do that again? We don't need more blame mail.
Yeah, that... Well, the item
Flame
fell
Nature
off.
Prophet?
That was
Oh,
more,
yeah.
No,
I
that
know.
was mostly for support natures and offlane natures, right? We never, like, core natures would never buy blade mail.
No, it was core in the
that was-
offlane though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
core offlane.
but not so much the 1 and 2 position maybe.
I thought there was like one. I think a couple games people bought them at position 4 nature's prophet. They'll buy
Maybe.
it.
No, I think
Too long
we all
ago.
just got to think outside the box. Dota 2 is an ever-evolving game. Anything can work.
Yeah.
I was listening to Fear Dota. He was casting with Grant some ESL games last night, and he kept going on about how all these pro players, they're so narrow-minded. It's like Axe is a support. It's like everyone had in their mind that this Axe needs a blink dagger, but when you play him as like a 5-position Axe as a support, it does the same thing Undying does. It just wins the lane. Doesn't matter if he doesn't farm a blink, And people, when they first learned, were just like, oh, this is dumb, you can't play Axe as a 5. He needs a blink. 30 minutes in, Envy doesn't have blink on Axe. Doesn't mean he was useless, though.
Or they're just spamming the battle hunger?
Yeah, spam the battle hunger. walk
Yeah.
at people and right-click them and spin, you know?
It's
And it kind of made me think, you know, it's like, yeah, we do get stuck in our ways. You know, you see this hero that's always played as a mid or carry, and you assume that's all it can do, but that's not the case.
and then later he get a blink and becoming like a third choice of initiator.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't think that's
that
just
sounds
Axe.
good.
That was like
That's
one
just
example,
Axe.
but I think there's, you know, like every hero in Dota, you gotta get creative with. Let's see some
Tsunami,
new stuff.
Yes.
get out of the box.
Can I get the box?
GoDz, show us 2 boxes on the screen if you don't mind.
All right, we got some boxes.
Give me some boxes. I want a Radiant box and I want a Dire
We
box.
need a sound effect.
There you go.
Mhm.
Well, right now they're staying very much in the box, banning Nature's Prophet.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, the
Yet
heroes, the
again.
heroes do go in boxes, you know.
Yeah,
It's
we
true. Yeah, it's-
talked about it.
You
Oh,
can't
serious.
actually
Yeah.
take them out
Oh
of those
my
boxes.
god.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it?
Well, at the end of the day, you know, even when you play the actual game, you're still in a box. You're in the monitor, so.
It's true. We need those synergy pentagons or hexagrams or whatever ESL was trying to do there. I don't think even the
Oh,
talent knows what's
yeah.
going on there.
I saw some 0% ones that some teams were tweeting, and after they won, I was just
Yeah.
like, question mark?
I don't know. I mean, Purge. I think they tried to get Purge to explain it, and he just he fumbled around a little bit. He didn't know what it was about to.
Yeah, I'm skeptical. I mean, SAP is usually used for like corporate level analytics and stuff like that. I don't know if that can trickle down to Dota, but I'm interested to see if it pans out.
I mean, the couple of pentagrams that we saw. I mean, some of them were close to summoning demons, but
yeah.
not quite. Almost there. By the way, could you help me grab a rehab or a pipeline, whichever you see first?
Do you have any
Cyclops.
Sticks.
Are there rehabs left? I thought we ran out. Is there a secret stash of rehab somewhere?
I don't know if there's any more.
You're holding on to
Rehab.
Danelie.
Who's been in charge of replenishing this fridge? Because they've been on
On
point.
this one,
No,
the
no, no.
hydro.
No, so it's either pipeline or rehab. Pipeline, I think it's like the opaque
The pink one,
pink
right?
one, yeah.
Yeah, rehab.
Oh, yay!
Oh.
Thank you.
How many rehabs we got, champ?
I think GoDz needs one too.
You want one?
Yeah, I'm drinking my tea, and someone's saying, you know, we need to be more optimism was needed. This tea doesn't have enough optimism in it. A monster rehab, on the other hand, full
Oh,
of
yeah.
optimism.
No, running out of rehab.
Oh no.
Any other
There's no
flavor
more
that you
rehab?
want? Is that a pipeline like
I think
right
it's an
next?
ultra red.
This
Oh.
hydro.
Monster Hydro.
You want hydro?
I don't know if I've had those before. That sounds too out of the box for me.
It's long though.
It's long.
Tiny's pretty in the box.
He is. Silencer. Surprised to see him first phase banned because we haven't really seen that much success with silencers, even as first 2 picks.
Yeah, it was Clutch's, I guess like secondary, but KYXY ran it yesterday. Did not really pan out.
Clutch like the hero a lot, though.
Yeah.
It also sets him up for like that 4th, 5th pick Meepo, because it's like the best support to have with Meepo on your team.
Feels like they are both teams just playing with 100% performance today. Happy to see that. Picking so serious in the first phase of the pick.
Are you implying they weren't picking seriously yesterday?
Yeah. No,
No?
yeah, they're also picking serious, but these are so like in the first game of the best of 3 set, they just want to win first. It's so easy to take the lead.
So, do we have any stats on Bloodseeker for King's Cup? Because I feel like this here has just been flip flopping all over the place. He works and then he just doesn't work as well.
Sure. Let me look into that.
That's it. You two have the computers.
Yeah,
Don't ask us for
we
stats.
have the power.
Let's see the.
Oh wait,
Dota
one of you can't. One of you you're on
Oh
the
yeah,
draft.
sorry, that's me.
That's
Sorry. That was
Mm.
my fault.
All right.
That's all right.
Dota Summit
Production was
9.
like, ah.
Right, yeah,
This-
that's Tsunami's job now. Stats man
So
Tsunami.
some. Oh wait, no. I think I can. Oh no. So we'll get some NA stats in it. Unfortunately, I don't think I can segregate the
I
two.
thought you can just put C for the region.
Yeah, but they've been playing on a whole bunch of different servers, so I can't specifically say
Uh,
C.
What if we just we'll look at no, I'm pretty sure just do
Southeast
SE Asia. Yeah.
Do you
Oh,
think
okay. There we go.
See.
see Axe
Okay.
on this one?
Blood Seeker.
So what stats do we have for
He's doing
Bloodseeker?
pretty good. 66% win rate out of 9 games.
Let-
all right.
Do we have stats on like who's been playing it? Like if there's any team
DeToNator
that's
played it. SGD played it. EVOS played it.
So everyone's
Admiral
played it.
played it. Yeah, pretty much everyone's played it. Although DeToNator does seem to gravitate towards the hero quite a bit.
They were the ones who were just, first two picking it when people were grabbing Weaver. In this
Right.
case, it's a Mirana, which is a similar thing. Rupture
Right.
against the elusive heroes. Lock them in place. If Mirana can't leap away from a melee hero or Weaver can't Chikuchi away, you're in trouble. That's exactly what Rupture does.
Was Clutch one of the teams that picks up Weaver? I feel like they don't pick Weaver as much as other teams. Maybe for the Morphling. Could
Oh
be.
my.
Clutch? Oh, you mean Clutch picking Weaver or DeToNator?
Clutch picking at Weaver. I don't think they usually
They
pick
don't
up
want Weaver against Bloodseeker,
Yeah.
that's for sure. I don't think we'll be seeing that come out.
Picking a Morphling into a Bloodseeker?
That's fine.
That's fine.
No problem. No problem.
No
at all.
problem.
Yeah, the waveform talent, you can actually waveform pretty far, and you're, getting away from the Bloodseeker. We're seeing most Morphlings actually start getting that waveform talent
You
for the
turn-
extra range.
Turn into him, Blood Rage yourself, and then shotgun someone with bonus damage.
Ah, there you go.
Axe?
Is Axe not picked or banned yet. That's always a strong hero. Guess what are they looking to do? Tiny, we've seen mostly support. Raging Potato loves to play greedy playmaking fours, so that sounds like a Raging Potato hero. So probably looking for a mid and an offlaner maybe.
Something to note as well, Clutch Gamers have got a lot of BKB piercing disables, so BKB not going to be the best item for DeToNator. I do think they're still going to grab it, but they have ways of locking down heroes if they do pick up BKB. And as of now, I only see the Bloodseeker really looking at an early BKB this game at all.
Oh. Yeah,
So-
Pugna's not going to be about that life, but yeah, Bloodseeker probably still needs to, like you said. What do the teams want? Clutch Gamers, Morphling. Lacries plays an amazing Morphling. They can play it mid. They can also play it safe lane if they want to.
I think they've been giving it to Nico
Nico
Baby.
Baby
Yeah.
too.
Nico,
Okay.
More for
Nico's
that.
Morphling is really cool to watch. It's probably going to end... It could be Alacrity at Mirana, or this last pick could be Alacrity's.
They got the Bay Mirana duo. They have some really nice synergy with their draft. And then what a DeToNator want? Probably looking for their mid laner here. I don't know if you want to.
I think what team DeToNator need to watch out is the participation of Morphling in the mid game. Okay, maybe you cannot shut him down in early game for farming because it's kind of hard to do so. But when the game hits like 15 minutes and the big team fight happen, they need to watch out. They need to remind themselves all the time where Morphling is, because if the Clutch Gamer goes in and start with a great early initiation and then get cleaned out by Morphling, that's pretty much a game, and that's how Morphling gonna play. They just gonna farm until the big fight breaks and comes in quietly, just clean everyone out.
Ooh! Wow. Tinker Invoker last picks. This game got a bit spicier now. I'm a fan.
Why Tinker?
Who knows? I'm just a fan of seeing the hero. I'm not actually thinking.
I mean,
when I say I'm a
who
fan,
cares
I'm
if
not like,
it's
oh, I love it.
good?"
It's so good this game.
I'm actually looking at this, right? I feel like this Tinker might play against DeToNator, because most of the time Luciano want to be sort of right-clicking Nico, but then he just goes into Tinker, lasers him. Like a waste duration of the Rupture.
It's hard to get the replicate on Tinker, I imagine. I think the idea with the Tinker is it's a burst hero against Morphling. But that builds Hex against Morphling. Since we're not seeing much of the Lincoln's build coming out on Morphs anymore. And he's just going to be playing in the trees. Like, their first 4 heroes don't have amazing catch. The Mirana Arrow can scout. So it's like an okay Tinker game. But it's also, Tinker's one of those heroes. You die once, you get caught once, eventually it'll happen, you lose the game. And I feel like that's more likely to happen.
And there's quite a bit that he has to worry about in terms of BOTing, because Wyvern can pre-curse a creep and then keep Tinker stuck. Invoker can Tornado and catch a Tinker who's BOTing before he can blink away.
Yep.
And Mirana can scout in the trees with Arrow. So, I don't know. I'm not enthusiastic about this Tinker pick. I'm going to go with Clutch for this one.
What dropped?
Hopefully nothing important.
My self-esteem.
Oh.
Jeez. We're just starting the day.
Yeah.
It's power bank.
Court is now in session.
Yeah.
You're Judge Xyclopzz for game number 1. Not quite the king yet.
Yeah, wait.
But on the side, if I was Invoker goes, I always like this here against Bloodseeker with the burst damage potential. Pugna Ward can be annoying, maybe.
Do you know that in Thailand I actually live opposite of the Royal Court?
Okay.
Like Supreme Court.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to go for the court anytime. Man.
Hopefully you don't end up there. That's
So in other words,
another
don't
place you
commit a
wanna be,
crime.
yeah.
Let's go into the game.
Oh man, whose settings are these on? My goodness, whose settings are these? Actually, you know what? Never
Those
mind.
are yours. You logged into that computer,
I
didn't you?
no, because every time I log into my account, it never transfers my settings for my camera.
What? You need to enable the Steam Cloud on your home PC. I don't know why you haven't. This is why your Monster Hunter thing was so jacked up also.
Hey, I fixed the Monster Hunter
Yeah.
cloud. I did not fix my Dota 2 cloud. So whatever this is not my whatever. This is fine, I guess. I'm just gonna have to do some edge painting.
You've got the pretty blue mouse cursor though.
We can use my computer production.
I
if you
think
want.
yours would be better.
Alright.
Tsunami. All right, thanks Tsunami. You're a bro.
Like
Look,
King's
I'm
Decree,
great.
we
I'm
have a
great
new
at this
observer.
stuff. Check it out.
Oh my
I know
God.
Hobsing.
Oh, you're a genius. All right. Should we do team introductions?
Sure, let's do team
Tsunami?
introductions.
Okay, who would you like to introduce today?
You can go with Clutch.
Alright, we have Clutch on the Radiant side. We have Spartan playing on the Bane, Alacrity on the Invoker, Nico Baby on his signature Morphling, KYXY on the Winter Wyvern, and finally Skylark on the Mirana.
And on Dire, we've got Luciano playing the Bloodseeker. We've got Ben-Hur on the Tinker, Raging Potato on the Tiny, the RR on the Jakiro, and Sam H on the Pugna.
Sorry guys, I
Why you got a
breakfast,
fart?
man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just came up.
I haven't eaten since
Where's the...
last night.
Had some bagels and the blueberry bagels. They just, they give me bad gas.
I heard that if you eat bagels, you're normally supposed to eat it with cream
Probably
cheese
too
or
much.
something.
Yeah, that's
Is
the
it good?
American way. Yeah, it's decent.
I've never had them before.
We also just like to treat bagels as bread and just put whatever sandwich stuff in them.
Like was it arugula? Whatever.
Arugula, yeah.
Arugula,
Arugula
the
it goes great in bagels.
The stuff that Cyclops ate yesterday and regretted.
Yeah. Man, you guys are missing out if you're not eating arugula. Although Cyclops hated it apparently, so maybe not.
Different spokes for different folks, they say. Alright, so looking at our lanes, we've got a Mirana Wyvern lane versus the Jakiro Bloodseeker lane. Luciano's going to have a really hard time here.
Yeah, two ranged heroes. RR is not really the most intimidating against these two ranged heroes, so Jakiro will likely struggle to bully out a Mirana. And we've been seeing Miranas go off time and time again.
Actually, what are your thoughts on Jakiro's going for level 1 dual breath for harassment? It's quite
Normal.
expensive.
It's harassment and it discourages last hits because it's such a heavy attack speed slow. A lot of times that, I don't know, some heroes struggle to last hit against it.
Denied.
We'll check up on these guys a little. Oh,
No.
oh
I need to
no.
get the chat will
I'm
ready.
gonna fix my mixing. All right, let's see here, because I don't want Bash and Announcer to be too loud. One of these. Let me tone down the unit speech a little bit. All right. This,
Fine
this is
art.
good.
And
There's a. Do you guys have audio people here at BTS? I mean, I don't mean that as a diss. I mean like legitimately because audio people are very expensive. I've been told. Audio people and lighting people. Lighting people apparently can make a racket in this industry.
Yeah, we have the best of the best. They do
The
it
best
all.
of the
They do
best.
lighting, they do audio, they do video switching. They do,
Okay.
they're not limited to one craft.
So what you're telling me is you don't have an audio person.
We have audio people at all.
You have
our
audio
events.
oh,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
They're probably like audio
Yeah.
/ light / construction.
I don't know.
multi-talented,
These
you know?
multi-talented
Slash.
people.
Oh,
Hey,
gotta
multi-talented.
watch out, Tsunami. While you're here, they're messing with your food.
Oh
so.
my god.
You know,
They're
multi-talented
the hospitality
people.
too.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, what's your justification for multi-talented people, Danelie?
No, I was just gonna say that multi-talented people, they've got a lot of things going for them in life, and then look at us.
It's true. I'm not even a good caster,
Yeah.
and that's all I can do here.
Oh my goodness. I know there's a lot of things to being good at multiple things. Unfortunately, some of us here are just not talented enough. Not enough skill
Yeah.
points apparently when we were growing up.
I mean, I'm obsing and casting.
Everyone can obs and cast at the same time.
Can they?
Yes. Dude, everyone can do things and talk at the same
yeah.
time.
In Southeast Asia, we do it all the time.
You
Man.
mean driving while texting.
Our equal production, one-man studio house.
Xyclopzz Studios.
If he does a bad job,
Hey!
he just goes across the street
My
to the Supreme
studio is
Court.
not bad though. I'm about to get a new microphone headset.
Are you?
Not bad. Yeah. Do you remember? Oh, wait. Back then when I started, right, in 2014, the first format that you assigned me, my studio is kind of shit, to be honest.
I don't remember anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of
it
cops
was-
when they started, I have some pretty bad microphones and stuff.
yeah, bad internet.
Yeah, internet microphone problems. It's, you know, it's part of the norm.
All good now.
You can't have bad internet doing esports now. Like, internet is everything. You don't have internet, you can't do esports.
You
Yeah,
tell
true.
that to low-tac gamers then.
No, it's not even low tech. I'm pretty sure it's like Malaysian internet in
Well, you
general.
go tell
the
that to
other
the
day.
Malaysian youth minister or whoever the dude is.
I can't say anything because I don't
Basi-
want to get deported.
The youth minister of Malaysia is Sadiq.
What?
His
Sadiq?
name is
His name
Sadiq.
is Sadiq.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, his
Sadiq.
name is Sadiq.
What?
No, I'm not saying anything. You're just telling me his name.
Yeah.
You want to go to Malaysia?
Oh, okay.
You're
bottom.
gonna meet Mr. Sadiq soon.
Sonic? Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna be there for the Cal Major.
Lots of pressure on a Nico baby down bottom. Nice nightmare. They actually did try to go for a combo onto Nico. They sort of left him there. Although Sam H is like, oh, let's play. Let's play. Doing lots of damage as well to this Morphling. Shouldn't really go down here, but they're throwing everything at him, using up all their
Yeah,
mana
sure.
pool, but he just
Surely
couldn't
they're not
TP
killing
away.
him,
Yeah, they can't.
Smart play.
It's-
He drags him away from the lane, then he TPs to
Tactical.
the lane. Ooh, Bloodseeker against the Morphling though. We'll give some vision.
Playing very neat.
Yeah, he's gonna be careful. He's gonna be 1 health, and then Tiny can like throw a tree or something.
Oh, his salve got cancelled.
Raging
That
Potato.
was a really good play.
I imagine he threw the tree there. Normally Morphling, you go full agi, you're in 1 health. You can't lose health and die from your Morphing agi, so you get you go from 1 health to full health off of 1 salve. Maybe Bloodseeker can be a Morphling counter.
It could be.
You're playing with a low HP in this game. You need to be careful too,
Yeah.
because that's actually a buff and for the Bloodseeker, and people see you all the time.
Oh yeah.
We'll just see how they play around the Bloodseeker, and also to see if Nico Baby maybe adjusts his Morphling play and doesn't go as low as he would normally,
Yeah,
just
it's-
to
It's
heal
mostly
up.
a laning stage thing. Is once you're past the laning stage, like it doesn't really apply as much because Morphling's not going to be, doing those 1 HP things as much.
So Bloodseeker finally getting a lane.
Avalanche toss. The fairy fire is not enough.
Thanks and have fun.
That's such a big gank there, and that's gonna give a huge advantage in the Tinker lane. How come he went there without spot from
We mean the
Clutch Gamer without
the
being,
Those are
being,
invis
being
room.
spotted?
invis, yeah.
Oh, it was
It was unfortunate too because
what
there
an
was
unlucky.
no TP on the Bane as well, so Spartan wouldn't have been able to really do anything there either. And then KYXY doesn't want to leave that top lane. Doesn't have a TP either. I have to say the supports on Clutch are not carrying TPs at all. This is rather concerning for the mid lane.
Spartan dies to the tree toss. Pugna goes down instead, and Nico Baby only has a shred of HP left, but Raging Potato does not have anything. Has a toss available, but it's not going to do enough damage anymore.
Bane should be able to bring in some more regen even, or he also has a shrine too. So we'll see Spartan. He's actually gonna head mid, probably looking to drop some wards down.
I can see that Tiny just gonna take over the lane soon, becoming the carry.
I mean, it's Raging Potato. That's his motif.
Yep.
We saw his Lena yesterday, like top 5 net worth.
Get
at
off, man.
halfway through the game.
I'll carry
Hey.
this one.
Maybe that's the play, you know? Maybe he wanted to be off lane, but then they were just like, nah, we already have an off lane. And he's just
Oh.
like, let me play position 4, but he's secretly trying to be there. Their third.
KYXY. Come on. No,
Yeah, it works
not
well
like that.
because Sam H isn't a greedy player. He's a very selfless player.
Not like that.
Oh, double star song on the
Ooh.
Blood Rage.
I like better
die.
hope he doesn't die.
Well,
Yeah.
that was going on too.
They're hesitant. And the middle lane, I think they're actually looking to... okay, toss back onto Invoker. Alacrity taking a lot of damage from Raging Potato. Potato should not be able to get this. No way.
Damn low. Can also chase him with the Bloodseeker vision.
He has Mango.
Yeah. And Arcane Rune's still up, so actually...
Oh,
crap.
Ava?
How's it
Oh
going?
my god, is that?
Solo kill?
Oh
Ooh,
my
Raging
god.
Potato!
This man's getting some value-ass runes. He got the Invis killed Invoker, he got the Arcane killed Invoker, and now Sam H. Maybe
No decrypt, he's fine.
Damn, hard game for Invoker on this one.
Almost got 1 kill, maybe even 2.
Man, all the lanes are under a lot of pressure. They managed to kill the Tinker middle though, so that was some good news there for Clutch, even though they lost the Invoker.
Yeah, this
They got
Bloodseeker's
the-
getting
Man,
crazy thirst.
Clutch Gamer games looks like my game today. Lost every lane.
But there's no Riki. That's the only difference.
Yeah, Riki.
I've
I
never
lost to Riki 2 games in a row
Oh,
yesterday.
man. Sad times.
Oh.
Sounds like
why?
he needs more nerfs. Go make a post on Reddit about it.
Yeah. And NA was so into Riki. I don't know why. Hey, man, can you play some other hero like Ricky Martin every game?
Is it because they're not buying sentries and dust?
I bought Sentry though, but it's not that. It's not that easy to get rid of him.
It's like a Riki infestation.
Goddamn Riki. Oh, we have the same issues again.
Not sure.
I have an important question.
What?
Who would consider, out of everyone here, who would consider themselves the aficionado of the soundboard here?
Cyclopzz for sure.
Cyclopzz?
It's Cyclopzz.
Why?
Think I
There's
don't know. I feel like sometimes you're on the dot Tsunami, and then sometimes you're just off.
Yeah, I'm
So
inconsistent.
I have an important question. There's 3 separate fart sounds.
Yeah,
Are they
They're
all the same?
thing.
Are they different?
They're all the same thing.
they're all the same.
They're all the same.
Yeah,
They are slightly
Okay.
different than others.
How are they
Okay.
different? I thought they were all just the same.
Are they
Like
the same? Are they
Because
same
because
cheat.
sometimes I think the producer just some situation they want us to use like the same one board in all the
Ah.
game throughout the game.
So they want us to use. So this one board has 2 farts on the same page.
Well, let's test them out. Take them
Let's
for a
see what we
test
have, folks.
drive.
Yeah, okay, here's listen quietly. We've got great audio quality here now. Great Sennheiser headsets, official audio party on the summit. Now we're going to use those to determine whether the 3 farts are the same or not.
okay.
Okay.
Fart
go.
number 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fart number 2.
Definitely the same.
Hold on. We got number 3. Fart number 3.
It's the same.
That's the same.
Confirmed. All the same.
Confirmed
Yeah.
all the same.
Okay. That was bothering me. That's been bothering me
It's
since
just-
this game started.
Because
That
the icons
was-
are all the same also. That's how you know.
No. Sometimes the icon is the same, the sound is not.
No, I don't think so. There are some. There's other examples of ones on the same board.
But there are one more different fart.
Is
If
it
I'm not
4?
wrong.
Oh, there is. I got fart number 4. We
Yeah,
got
try it.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
This
That's
changes
go it.
everything.
Okay,
for
hit it.
scientific purposes.
Definitely the exact same
Definitely
thing.
the
Okay,
same.
4 are the same. Is there
So
a fifth?
freaking Dakota puts 4 of the same fart noises, and we can't even get the Yi dinosaur on there.
Maybe it's using up all the memory, so it's like, oh, we
Maybe.
wouldn't be able to fit the DE dinosaur on there. Oh, managed to catch out the Jakiro, follow up with the arrow, Bane, Mirana,
2
combo.
leaps spent for just that. My boy MP would frown upon that sort of play. Still got the kill though.
Yeah. I have to say though, Bloodseeker's done really good in lane. 43 CS, Pugna dying down bottom, and they're gonna go on Nico, baby. I don't think Raging Potato has the damage now because Alacrity is here. Courier is there as well to give him some moral support.
He has
Good.
toss.
He's gonna be fine. Jukes into the trees. And Jakiro, man, getting kills everywhere. Bane dying in that top lane
Why is Invoker ganking side lanes?
because he's worried about Raging Potato ganking mid,
Oh,
maybe.
Nice dodge.
still gets most of his self cancelled.
Ooh, no tornado. Ooh, that was close. If that went a little bit further, I think that would have caught Raging Potato. Oh,
That's true,
fine.
Tsunami. I'm wondering why.
What is this Invoker doing?
Yeah.
Why is
I mean,
Tinker getting a free lane mid?
I guess they're giving XP to KY XY. It's not all bad.
No, it's actually really bad. It's really bad. I mean, you're supposed to do you have the card of Invoker. You could stay lane until you're level 10 or something until you get all the core items up.
Nah, look, guys, you gotta
Oh,
think
Rupture?
outside of the box.
Yeah.
Support Invoker.
The old paradigm of mid carry Invoker.
Okay,
it's outdated.
Luciano trying to go for the kill under the bait. He's super
He healed?
fast. He healed. He was thirsty and he got what he wanted.
Get out the box, Tsunami.
I can't. If the box involves side lane Invoker at 9 minutes in the game, then I'm going back to the box.
I've seen Febby play support Invoker.
They're swapping
I've
lanes.
seen
thing.
Febby do a lot of things that are questionable, alright?
Are they swapping lanes?
Inside and outside of Dota.
Exactly.
They're legitimately swapping lanes. Nico Baby's
Okay.
up top now. I think Skylark is going to be taking that bottom matchup. Oh no, middle
Alright.
matchup, sorry. Wait, he's
Just
ganking.
leaving the supports mid. Doesn't seem like anyone wants to lane versus Tinker. Although
Even
Tinker's not
Tinker
coming
doesn't
back.
want to even have to lane against Tinker.
They literally abandoned the mid lane. Tinker's just like, I'm just gonna take the jungle
Oh,
now.
look at that Ben having a great game of his life.
He's maxing out laser as well, so all the right clicks on Clutch are gonna be a bit
Almost
redundant.
10. Look at that.
The dude didn't even go rockets. Why is Invoker struggling so much against him mid?
It might just be the laser spam preventing him from winning CS. Who knows? I honestly don't know what Clutch really want to do today.
That's it. That's why they do that. Raging Potato comes, nobody there. Problem
Yeah.
solved.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
He can't
It's
gank mid lane.
Spartan's
Yeah.
No
problem
hero for
now.
mid lane.
Okay, looking for the Bane, tossing him onto Ben. Her laser. Okay.
He
One
really wants
more
to. He
hit.
really wants to give this kill.
Brain sap. Okay, wait, XY's coming in. Luciano's coming
he
in.
really
though.
wants to
Oh,
give this kill to Tinker.
Okay,
Or now
they-
Bloodseeker.
Was that rupture onto? It was on Marana?
Yeah,
Oh, it was
he
onto
TP'd out.
Marana. Okay, so preventing
This-
Skylight from participating.
Man, this kind of mindset, I love it. You can't get robbed when you already broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Alacrity's
so
back
what-
in the
That's
middle
my
lane.
life.
What is your?
My
how
life
is
with
that?
TP.
How is that applicable to this game exactly?
You can't get ganked mid if you don't go mid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, Spartan going to be going for the Fiend's grip onto Sam H. It will get cancelled, and he's going to get killed off as well by this
Another
Pugna.
ward.
Dual breath. They're going to waveform over with Nico, baby. Raging Potatoes here. They get the
Oh.
kill. But the Tiny's here as well, going for the toss. Avalanche. Oh, they get that kill onto the Winter Wyvern, forcing
man.
out the Invis.
Son of Athens.
What?
They're Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are son of Athens.
Oh, Athens.
I thought you meant Asians. I was like, what?
Son of Asians. Sweet son of Asians. What is going on here?
Oh, okay. They managed to kill off the Shakira with Skylark. My goodness. I'm sorry, Cyclops.
Sweet daughter of European. What is happening?
Oh, first 10 kills go to DeToNator. Give me some odds, man.
Come on.
We
Give me
gotta
some
get
odds.
some GG bet odds.
Yeah.
I reckon DeToNator's got to be like 1.4 right now. I reckon they're looking great.
I think 1.8 to 3.1.
Well, let's see.
I
Yeah,
don't think
we
it's
don't-
gonna
we don't
pop
know
up on
if they're
command. It
Not
pops
sure
up.
it works that way.
I'm pretty sure it has a mind of its own.
No. I mean, there's some comeback. Invoker Morphling has insane late game, that's for sure. But
If we ever
Definitely
reach the late game.
not the start clutch game is wanted, and we're seeing a return of some of their lag issues from yesterday. So
Yeah.
that's not a good sign. Team that
This is on
It's
their
so on the
servers.
groups.
Next game, India. Look, Invoker is in jail.
Benno's just like, no, in all caps.
Wow. He is really laying down the law. How is Nina letting this fly? The players get to determine where the servers are?
Hey, players just get to shit talk each other, okay? They
they're not
have
deciding, you know. I
they
mean,
have-
if they both agree, then yes.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
obviously, you know, if they both agree, then we're not going to tell them, no, you guys both built this
How
server.
dare
We're
you."
going to make you play on this.
Well, that's why where was it? Ben-Hur. No.
Yeah. So obviously they're not agreeing, you know.
All right then.
CS looking for CS for DeToNators. I have to say, oops, sorry. DeToNator CS is looking fantastic. They're leading the charts with their Bloodseeker, the Tinker, the Pugna, KYXY trying to go over the tree line, Raging Potato looking for the toss, can't get him. We'll juke into the tree line, but KYXY is going to be in a lot of trouble now. He might just get dove on if no one comes in and TPs. Oh yeah, Raging Potato wants a piece of this Wyvern.
Oh,
He knows where
already
he's at
acquired.
too. How? Oh my goodness.
Raging Potato's a god.
He has 4 kills on a roaming Tiny, and it's 12 minutes into the game.
For all the shit I sometimes give Raging Potato, he's incredibly talented. And I will keep giving him a lot of shit, but he is
So he's the talented potato.
he's like the envy of Southeast Asia.
Top lane, they're going to
in a
try and
way.
go onto Tinker. Couldn't quite get him as there was a lot of TP support coming in for DeToNators, but they drain all of Raging Potato's mana. So,
Oh, come on, man. Do you think that the clutch gamer tilted from yesterday game?
Not tilted. Oh, there we go.
Maybe it's too soon to say, eh?
1.3 to 3.28.
That was pretty close to your guys' estimate, I think.
No. I was like 1.8 to 3.1,
Yeah.
so I was a bit off.
I went 1.4.
Oh, okay. There we go. Initiation. It's onto
There
a
an
Wyvern
arrow or
though.
anything? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, XY not gonna die. Mirana dying to Raging Potato though.
Raging potato.
This is.
How do you guys like your potatoes?
Raging.
American potatoes are good.
I like baked potatoes.
Baked potatoes are good. Oh my goodness, another kill this time onto KYXY.
Thanks for playing
You
Dota
do
2.
potatoes so many different ways. You know, you can mash
Oh,
them,
have you
bake
had
them,
a-
I
roast
don't
them.
like
No,
mashed.
Have you had a potato jack before?
I don't know what that is.
I like mash.
Well, middle lane, we've got a gank here onto this Blood Seeker. Ice Path to cancel the Fiend's Grip. They're still chasing with the Alacrity. Tornado will connect. They're still looking for him. They will grab him, and that's a little kill streak as well, going into Alacrity's pocket.
That's
fight-
good.
I think the fight's going to keep going, though. Sam H is coming into the middle lane as well.
Wow, Nightmare 2003 crap.
I don't know why he didn't just unit target it. I thought they had vision of the band.
Cold Snap under Raging Potato.
Bloodseeker died, so I guess they lose that.
they may be right.
Okay,
Bloodseeker
Sam
vision.
H comes in, almost grabbing the Winter Wyvern. Also Alacrity having to back up on this Invoker. Free tower, no extra kills. Potato jacks, they're stuffed potatoes. So you bake them, and then you scoop out the insides, and you
Okay.
like make the mashed potatoes. You can add like bacon, cheese,
Isn't that kinda like a baked
spring
potato?
onion.
So
like
Is that what you guys-
that's an American baked potato. American baked
Ah,
potato,
okay.
you load it with like cheese and bacon and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, so that.
Yeah, so I think in Australia we call them potato jack.
Yeah.
I mean, my mum called them potato jacks from where she
Yeah,
lives.
I've heard that before.
Top lane, Mirana gonna be killed off. Leap charge
have
is gonna be
vision.
enough. Although no, this should be enough.
She's
the soul
thirsty.
release. Yep.
Will that
Oh, there
And they
is-
found
that's the rupture.
Alacrity as
Yeah.
well. I have to say, DeToNator, they're really catching clutch in every single lane.
will there be any way to just destroy that Nether ward in team fight? Maybe you wait for him
Mirana's
in.
pretty good with leap, but you've got to find it. It's going to be positioned poorly, and I think a good Pugna can kind of keep it alive anyways.
Yeah, this is sort of a disadvantage for Invokers as well if they don't go for Exort. They don't have their little spirits to help kill off the Pugna ward as well.
It's so annoying when you go into a team fight and that partner wards keep on shocking you.
Well, the advantage is at least Morphling can turn into Pugna and generate his own ward.
But do you really want to just generate
Yeah.
Pugna wards? Like that's the only thing, right? Like, do you really think it's worth turning
Against a
into
Tinker.
Pugna?
Yeah, it's probably okay.
Out of my way.
I think the Pugna and Tiny probably have the two highest value right now. For
Smoking,
Morphling.
coming out for clutch with the Bane Mirana. And they're probably going to run into Sam H here as well. He's going to come up onto the high ground, Spartan. And there we go.
Put a ward up.
Arrow to land. And that should be it. Sam H is dead.
40 gold? That's it? It's a highway robbery. Can't believe Pugna gets away with that. Freaking Undying Tombstone is like 50 billion gold. It's like 150. But still.
Playing super aggressive toward the Nico Baby once again with a smoke.
Oh, Nico hit with the rupture. TP's in from the Bane as well as the Winter Wyvern. They're going to toss him.
Oh,
That's a
but he got
lot.
nightmared.
Okay. Beautiful save from Spartan. Going to mitigate a lot of the incoming damage. But the Bane is going to end up dropping. Winter's Curse going to land onto the Jakiro. They've got the Tiny doing damage, but it's not enough to kill off
Oh, this man is
RR.
thirsty.
But look at how low all
This
these heroes
Tinker
are on
Just
clutch.
cleaning up.
It's crazy the amount of damage these guys are doing. Tossed in the air, lasered as well.
No way.
I gotta say, clutch. Something must have happened over the past 2 days because they just don't seem as strong as they used to be.
Oh man, Ben-Hur is owning on the Tinker. And Raging Potato. I think Raging Potato is just playing way better than what we saw in the group stage too.
Yeah.
From
He's-
yesterday too.
He's been the MVP for this team for their last few games. Like in the end of the group, the last days of the group stage, and here he's just looked so good.
It's obviously that he's the one who making calls here.
Yeah.
Hey man, let's go.
Dude, he's got a blink dagger at 17 minutes in. Actually, he's probably had it for longer than that, but he has been fantastic with his rotations. Have we seen Raging Potato on a roaming Tiny
I
for the
think
tournament?
one
No,
day at least once maybe.
The thing is, we haven't seen a roaming Tiny for a while.
Really? I feel like we've seen a lot of 4-position Tiny.
But they don't roam as much
They
as
don't
Raging
roam.
Potato, I'm
Oh.
pretty sure. They're more like stagnant. They sort of stay in their lanes. They're static.
I think the roam he wasn't really like super hard on the roaming. He just happened to find an invis rune, I would say.
Oh my goodness.
Nice combo.
It's Beautiful
At least
combo.
still got some good news.
Yeah,
Nice ganks.
they get the Tinker up top, but is it really going to stem the bleeding? Because look how deep DeToNator are in the enemy base.
Tiny's coming in.
The Bloodseeker's coming in as well. He's got a Rupture available. Rupture, and there we go. Alacrity can't really go anywhere. TP out. Anything to cancel? Nothing. Oh, the Yules. The Yules to cancel, and that's going to be Alacrity back to base. He gets a free ride back to base, but it did cost him a little.
I have seen it for a while, the U scepter, and then at first I was like, what is you for? Saving yourself? Oh no, it's actually cancelling the TP.
Yep.
It can be kind of used for saving himself in this game, specifically against the Cold Snap. Although Invoker, oh yeah, he is going the Urn, but he didn't Spirit Vessel it.
Good item
Back
choice.
for Midas, which I find interesting.
Weird. Against Bloodseeker, I would have thought that Spirit Vessel is like super value.
Yeah.
And a Pugna, but alright.
What is his next item for the blood?
Probably some BKB, I would guess. Blade Mail.
Oh, Blade Mail.
He's just enabling the Tinker. He doesn't really care about carrying. He wants Ben-Hur to be large and in charge.
Yeah, I think his motif's just going to be, standing on the front lines, trying to tank some spells, make sure he gets a good Rupture off on a key target, and let the Tinker do the damage.
Oh, this game's slowly getting out of control. Unless Clutch do something, I really don't see them being able to make a comeback anytime soon.
One thing that I see the Clutch Gamer is their warding game is kind of stopped for like 5 minutes already. I'm not sure because they are getting rushed into the game or just losing focus on the...
Might just be the D wards coming out from detonators. If you look at the map, it's all speckled with detonator wards and sentry wards. So maybe just all of their detection and all of their vision.
Gotta fight back on the
eliminated.
warding game, man, really.
Yeah. And even then, like Detonator, they see these heroes mid lane, they're just not confident fighting at all.
A pretty good read on, how Clutch are moving. Those were some useful wards they got down now, so giving them some hope maybe for the next few fights to go a bit better with the triple wards they just planted. Because yeah, they had zero vision up until then.
They got the wards up now. Luckily, it's nowhere near any sentries, so they should stay up for a little bit. Although, they're going to get a kill under Skylark again.
Dude, how did he let that happen? Didn't he just walk through this ward?
I'm not sure what Clutch are thinking. Maybe they think Detonator is sort of a step ahead and going into the jungle rather than that mid lane.
Tiny's got the Spirit Vessel now. That's going to make Morphling's life so much more difficult. Good against the Wyvern, too.
Time to push high ground. They're all converging.
Oh, Tiny maybe going to jump on this Wyvern if he shows himself.
Hey God, Tsunami.
What's up?
I have a decree today.
You're not king.
Yeah.
I think we should finish the unfinished business yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
We have
Yeah,
unfinished
maybe after
business?
all the games.
What was the unfinished business?
I see.
When the game's all done.
The real games. you're
Yeah,
talking
the real
about.
game
Yeah,
starts.
the game of
We
kings.
need a champion.
Yeah.
Oh,
we need a
arrow
champion.
lands onto Tiny. Do they really want to go into Raging Potato? They've got the Fiend's grip. Do they have anything to
Status
cancel the
resistance.
silence? Okay.
The
Premature
2-second grip.
cancel.
that Sunstrike delay didn't even...
Okay, Skylark is not going to be happy about this. Rupture down to half duration.
Oh,
Leaps
that
into
hurts.
the base. Yep, gets healed up with the Wyvern.
Is Tiny going to follow up?
Okay.
found
Oh, it's the Wyvern instead. Oh, almost dying. Is going to die
Oh, the
now,
rockets.
unfortunately. That's going to be the end of him. Although Raging Potato, is he eventually going to die? He's so close. 5 HP. He's not dead yet. I don't know how he's not
Potato.
dying. Nico, baby, instead. Going to be hit with the Nightmare, but that doesn't save him at all. Spartan may have potentially killed his own teammate. 2 heroes dead for Clutch. Raging Potato surviving on 5 HP. I don't know how he does it.
It's the best kind of potato.
The
Tsunami
baked
was right.
potato.
Playing so edgy here for the Raging Potato, but just work out. Just work out so good.
It worked out so well. And there's really nothing Clutch can do. They're running an Invoker who still needs farm to really come online, can't really contribute to these fights at all.
Its 9k net worth is like 7k net worth because of the Midas. I don't know what the idea was behind the Midas.
To
But it's not
possibly
working.
catch up, I suppose, but
Yeah.
they just have no space to catch up at all.
Get you to the late game where you get a faster level 25, but your base is being broken now. 23 minutes in, not at 40 minutes. So, not having a Spirit Vessel or an Aghanim Scepter is really costly.
Nice.
Well, this is sort of what happens when you're drafting a Morphling and an Invoker. Like, both of these heroes need that laning stage farm. And then Skylark, he was supposed to be that dedicated hero to create space, but he even he sort of got shut down in his lane. Like, they didn't shut down the Bloodseeker at all. Mirana's super susceptible to ruptures, and then now with the Yules, you can't even TP to get away from that Bloodseeker. So it just seems like they've opened up a whole can of worms that Clutch can't find solutions to, because they're trying to find solutions to all these other issues. Another rupture, a Dagon. He's just succumbed to death.
Yeah.
Doesn't even try.
Tough Mirana game. And Mirana's a hero also needs farm, so it was a kind of greedy draft.
Oh my
Raging
goodness.
Potato's gonna
Raging Potato just
make
sets
some nice
everything
plays.
up. Yep. Winter's Curse. Is it going to really do anything, though? I mean, they're doing a lot of damage to the Jakiro. Not going to be enough to kill him off. They get the Bane. Ooh, Wyvern. And almost getting Ben-Hur. But I think at the end of the day, Nico Baby will drop instead.
Oh, this is a complete beat up. What I worry about Team Clutch Gamer more is the morale to go into the game 2 against the DeToNator, because at this point they are on losing streak. 3 games in a row.
True.
And I know how losing streak feels like, because I just got it yesterday. You just keep wanting to play more and more just to get back.
Cyclops can
And then
relate.
the more you play with this kind of morale, the more you stuck.
There's no minus 25 on the line, though. This is a spot for the Summit 10 here.
Yes. You know, this is even worse.
This is even worse.
It's quite devastating. I wonder if things will change if they change server next game. Or if
Well,
they get permission to change server.
Ben-Hur is not having any of that.
He's just like, no.
You lose on Singapore. It'll be a cold day in hell that we play a game on India.
I'm sure it's like a bit tilty, but I don't think like the play we're seeing is like a cause of the lag. Like when the lag happens, they're just pausing. But the problem is you're pausing and it's tilting you a bit.
Okay, Ben-Hur in the tree lines. Oh, nothing. They didn't get the vision. If they had the vision, KYXY could have gotten the curse to cancel the TP. Oh dear. This is definitely not Clutch's game. Let's get this
Ben-Hur trying to 1v1.
Does he really want to 1v1 an Invoker though? Rupture is there. They want Alacrity. Wait, where is he at? Is he there? Okay, he's managed to get away. They actually killed the Mirana instead. Winter's Curse is going to be under the Jakiro again. This time they'll kill the Jakiro because Luciano is hitting for a lot of damage. Fiend's Grip. Do they have any follow-up for this? They've almost got it. Mana Drain. They really want Luciano. They didn't get him. Instead, they lose their Spartan instead. And Alacrity super low. Also, super low. Makes the Bloodseeker thirsty.
That's such a worst place to do a 1v1 with Invoker.
Yeah, they had no towers to come by. Dire still has their tier 1 tower available. And obviously...
No, I mean the Tinker stay inside the tree line like that, stuck in there. Yeah, of course he's just gonna get hit by the meteor.
Yeah, he got cold snapped, so he couldn't really do anything.
Ah, I see.
But he bought back. Don't really know how much he was able to do, but...
He helped win, like get that as last kill, I think, or kill or 2 maybe.
Oh, okay.
But I think he just knew like he was a good. They were going to win the fight, buying back and maybe guarantee it, and there was nothing that was going to kill him the second time. Okay, this Roche is here for them. Curious to see if they give it to Ben-Hur because his buyback's on cooldown. It's not really a good Aegis hero. Normally expect to see Bloodseeker grab it, and yeah, it seems like that'll be the case.
Aegis goes Luciano. Still, he's working on that BKB, but like Danelie had mentioned, there are still ways of penetrating the BKB. They've got Winter's Curse, they've got Fiend's Grip, and they've got Sunstrike. But at this point, like we said, he just needs to enable the Tinker.
That's almost a good thing if they're using those ultimates on him.
Right.
So we'll see that. Better fight from Clutch Gamers there. Would have looked even better if not for the Tinker buyback, but they still have so much catching up to do.
31. Still got chance, do you think? GoDz?
Clutch?
Yeah? No?
No.
Yeah.
No
Clutch.
chance.
No chance.
I mean, the chances DeToNator makes some big mistakes, but from what we're seeing, DeToNator's not going to overextend and do anything too crazy. They got Roshan now. They're playing it safe. I don't think there's plays Clutch can do that will win them the game.
People saying that the Southeast Asian team, especially in the mid game, they are pretty throwy.
Yeah, it's definitely a reputation they've got. I don't think anyone's done anything too criminal throughout even the group stages, and I think as a whole the region's gotten a lot better. It was definitely the case 3 or 4 years ago maybe with the tier 2 SEA teams. And there's always moments where it comes back, but I think that's every tier 2 team. It's just the weaker teams are worse at ending games when they're ahead. Another blast with Blood Rage. You know, this is like safe, non-throwy kind of plays. Just no real risk involved with this.
It's 200 damage per blast.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at that.
It was like even more than that. 250.
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay, with the high ground
254
push,
looks like.
Two
there are
more.
3 buybacks available. One on Invoker, one on Wyvern, and one on Jakiro.
One more blast, tower's gone.
Dupe.
Oh, Lacrity. He hates this rupture. Look at the forcing Raging Potato forward. They really want this Invoker. Okay, wait, XY going to be the first one to drop. That was to Ben.
Let's take the Rax, it looks like. Play it safe.
Yep.
Give another Blood Rage.
The first fly
And, okay, 15 HP on the Raxes. They're going to try
Toss
and
him
kill
out.
Bloodseeker.
Oh, what a play.
Nice.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Saving Private Bloodseeker. Dude doesn't even have to activate his BKB. Still has the Aegis available, which he may get close, but he uses himself.
Bloodseeker also using his Blade Mail. Sort
Seems
of
like
running
that-
around.
I like the U scepter. You know, not so many times that I like the U scepter.
Oh, he does it again.
It's all super low though,
He's just
200
showing off at this
HP.
point. He's just trying to like go for the flashy plays.
He's like, dude, let me die. I need mana. Give me my Aegis.
They can reclaim it, it's alright.
And they get full lane of Rax without even having a fight. Neither team lost a single hero there, and you take a Rax. That's like about as safe as it gets when it comes to pushing high ground.
Barracks for free,
Yeah.
Barracks
just
are
like free hack.
Oh, what, sorry?
Free hack.
Free hot?
Yeah.
What's free hot?
Yeah, you never see like the guy with the sign.
Oh, free hugs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Free hugs.
Okay.
What? My pronunciation's not good.
Here in America, people charge 50 cents for those. You know.
Yeah, it's
where
capitalism hugs.
Oh my
Yeah, we're-
god.
Ooh, Sam
We're
H
not
just
about
split up
that.
by Spartan.
It's okay.
Beans
He
grip.
got the bounty rune.
Yeah, it's worth.
His teammates are nearby though. Arrow to land. Are they going to try and come and save his life? Jakiro is there, but
Yeah, they hate partner so much. I hate him too.
He's the guy that just blasted all their base down.
Yeah.
They got to be a bit careful though, because if detonators give too many kills away, some of this gold will actually translate quite well into Clutch's lineup. They're going to keep on chasing. Okay, Tinker is here. Alacrity super low. Bit exposed as well in this lane. Hits it by long range arrow as well. They don't want to fully commit though. They're too worried about all this chase coming in. Ben-Hur coming. Winter's Curse going to keep the Chikiro there. Raging Potato comes in.
Oh,
KYXY going to be hit with the rocket. We'll kill him off. RR's going to keep on chasing Luciano as well. Looking for blood. Because he's a blood seeker.
He's limping. Doesn't know where anyone is.
Just wait for Samuel Hidalgo to come back and blast that base
Oh,
off.
they have vision. Do they try and kill Luciano? But he's got
He's got
Aegis
Aegis.
still.
That's why when they arrowed him, they would have killed him if not for the Aegis. But if they committed there, they will end up losing 1 or 2 heroes. They'd like to maybe get his Aegis for free, but he's back to full health.
I guess Skylark wants to do creep cutting here. He's sticking around. He's not TPing back. No TP on him as well, actually.
Not a bad idea.
Ooh, Raging Potato smells a rat.
Oh, who's he going for? Throwing in the Bloodseeker in the air. Pugna's there as well, but look at Raging Potato. Tries to catch out this Mirana, having to use all the leaps away. Sam H will go down.
Oh.
Avatos, very, very low. Has no more leap charges. No, has 1 left. Able to use it after popping that wand.
I like that. They know who to aim. They know that
Skylark.
they.
Oh,
Oh.
Skylark's
They
sweating.
see him.
Nice nightmare.
No TP though, arrow. Okay, it will land, but Raging Potato, he knows where he is. And Ben-Hur. Heat-seeking missiles. Oh, and they managed to catch the Winter Wyvern as well, hexed up by the tiny toss to the Bane. There's a little bit of extra damage.
That
And
means
now
rupture.
Nico Baby gonna be in a lot of trouble. Hit with it just, oh my goodness, he's melting. Forced up to the high ground, very, very low. And they're a bit
Tosses
hesitant now.
up.
Avatos,
Oh, no.
just tosses him to Ben. I have to say the coordination from detonators is on point today.
Yeah. And Radiant's playing with no BKBs against Tinker. Like, if Moran has a BKB there, if Morphling has a BKB, I'd give him like a small shot, but there's no way to take a team fight without.
Radiant's bottom
And
tower seen better
Raging
days.
Potato continues to just make all kinds of crazy good plays. This game is 110% over.
Yeah.
Right.
What are the odds? Have we seen the odds yet?
Yeah,
It's
it was
110 to 1.
Yeah. 14 something.
14 to. It was like 1.00. It was like the you're
Yeah.
not getting any money if you bet on DeToNator.
You actually lose money if you bet on detonator.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
Surprised no one's defending the middle lane.
Just keep that Samuel Hidalgo alive.
Someone's got to defend the T4s. I mean, they're taking damage from these creeps.
Oh
and
no,
everyone's
Samuel Hidalgo! No!
Oh. Oh no, Skylark.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
my
crap.
goodness. He's gonna die
Dunzo.
here. Melted. Here we go, Rupture again. Onto Alacrity this time. Can't really move. There is a BKB on him, but I don't think it really matters if you have BKB or not.
2 more blasts. Oh!
Okay, catching out the Bane. Oh, not quite enough to kill off Spartan. Rocket. Oh no, the heal. Maybe you should have left the Bane to go to Fountain. We'll never know what happens. At the end of the day, it's everyone again deflected by Clutch.
You know it's a bad sign when the best hero is whenever Morphling turns into one of the enemy heroes.
He's turned into Tiny. I mean,
Yeah.
you could get kills with this.
Yeah, but he'd rather be getting kills as Morphling. Oh,
Oh
the toss
no,
back!
Alacrity popped his BKB. Is this an initiation toss? Was this the play? Oh, Winter's Curse there onto the Bloodseeker. BKB's used as well, so this will waste some of the duration. He's going to keep running forward. Oh my goodness. Winter Wyvern going to be killing herself off. And... Yep. That's going to be Nico Baby as well.
Do, 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 do.
That was perfect timing as well. GG's get called out by Spark.
That's all, folks.
Oh, that's all, folks!
We're going into game 2, folks.
Why don't you just do the GG in 3, 2, 1?
Because we didn't get it, we tried one
all-
time. We failed miserably.
I mean, I would have done the GG in 3, 2, 1 like 6 minutes ago, so
Yeah.
that wouldn't have looked too good.
I need more hot water.
Hot stuff.
Clutch gamers are in hot water, am I right? They are 1 game away from elimination. And it would be a 4-game losing streak if they were to succumb to that. Yoshimoto detonated, Raging Potato, too strong.
I don't think they're demotivated from yesterday. Like, I refuse to think that they would let games from yesterday hurt their motivation coming into the next game. They're just... The people on their team, they're so positive, they're so full of energy. I'm pretty sure every day they started off fresh. So even though they lost this game, I'm pretty sure they'll have the optimism to actually play better and maybe draft something a little different for that next game.
Good job, Mr. Brightside.
Mr. Brightside? Who's Mr. Brightside?
Yeah.
Danelie.
Danelie.
Can bounce back.
Optimism.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
very
All
good.
about
I
the
like it.
positivity today, yeah.
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 Oh, that was a
Oh, thank you.
indeed. Well, it's still too soon to say what's gonna happen in the whole series. It's just the first game, so it was good for DeToNator to take the early lead 1-0. I'm pretty sure that the second game gonna be easier for them, but well, anything can happen in this Kings Cup too, as you can see. We're gonna take a break for a few minutes. It should be 5, I think. And we will be right back for game number 2 of this best of 3 series.
Your king has